Come on, get your fix.
Come tune in and get your fix of the culture.
It's the fix.
Come tune in and get your fix of the culture.
Come and get your fix.
Come tune in and get your fix of the culture.
It's the fix.
Come tune in and get your fix of the culture.
Come and get your fix.
Come on, get a fix of the culture. Come on, get your fix of the culture.
Tap in to Thefixla. Come get your fix of the culture.
Welcome to The Fix, everyone. This is episode 31.
Are we in the 30s?
We have a very special guest here. One of my best friends, Cortney Ketchum.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's me. Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Superstar guest host, Staff Malone, the legendary pink one.
Wow, he is here. Wow, what?
Pinky,
the pink
pinky.
dragon himself. Oh!
He's fresh
It's
pink,
soft.
too. It's soft.
And
He's
the best
fresh pink.
female rapper in the world, Deja Vu.
Deja Vu.
Booski, Big Boo.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
14, baby.
I'm awesome.
Good. Courtney, Staff, how y'all doing?
I'm sitting next to this, so I'm awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm stupendous. I feel great. I feel amazing.
Yes.
Before we move
You
on,
feel naked.
Courtney wanted to do a reveal for everybody. So
She said,
Courtney,
yeah.
she said she feels naked. Are you naked?
Well, no, I'm kind of, but I mean, because you haven't seen me in a long time, so I got something done.
go ahead, Courtney.
For me?
No, not for
I
you.
mean, okay, want to see?
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh-oh.
They look really good too. They look like really good. Right?
You lying.
No. Got boobies.
Oh.
Tony hates when I let them out.
Not let them out. Let them out. They're for sharing. It's really hot in here, you know? I think you should.
Hey, what y'all on, bro?
He said I never had to fix it quick.
All
Oh, yeah.
right.
You
So I
know-
wanted to come and surprise you.
You look great.
See?
And at the same time, like I designed it, so you know.
Yes, the top, of course.
Yeah.
It's an exclusive.
Stop. What's up with you?
See the surprises
Why
I
you so
get?
quiet, y'all?
You see,
I mean,
you see the
thank
surprises
God for
that Boo gets? I love life.
You know what is so crazy? Sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
It's so crazy because ever since I got boobs, I see like men like, oh hey, oh hi, how are you? Like, oh y'all got something to look at. And now I see what people talk about. Well, like when men like look with their eyes and they don't look at your face. Yeah, I get it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it now.
Yeah. I feel like people notice my AK on my neck, not because of the AK, but because they're already looking down there.
They're sitting on something. Like my chain sit right here and I like it.
because of the reaction, like they're seeing me and then they're looking at those and then they pan up to the AK and then they be like, ooh, let me fall back. She might be a little crazy. So yeah.
Today is Beyonce's birthday.
It is.
Oh,
I have my Ivy Park jumpsuit on.
Happy birthday, Beyonce.
They look good too.
Queen.
The queen, of course. Staff Malone.
I'm not the queen.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Where did you perform at, brother?
August Fest.
Oh, okay, yeah. August Fest.
Talk about
Definitely August Fest was lit as fuck. Shout out to RJ, Mr. LA, Lil Veda, myself, Sean
Yes.
August for putting it on for the community.
Absolutely.
Smooth, amazing, Dom, Tragic,
Amazing.
everybody. It was really dope. But if I had to rewind,
Talk about it.
because I had to process the parts of the chicken.
Uh-oh.
What part of the chicken are we speaking of?
Talk
The
about
breast. Okay, so if we had to talk about this, the
I'm
breast
weak.
thing, I had to talk about this. So how do you feel about the breast?
What?
How do you feel about your breast?
You talking to me?
No.
What?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
I
Oh,
thought
I
you
feel
talking about August
amazing.
Fest.
Yeah. No, I went from what the hell? How do you guys just pass off a breast, guys? You know, I grew up in a generation where we go like this. Give a round of applause. Go back and give a round of applause.
Got the round of
Okay.
applause sound, brother.
Give us
If you have it.
for the breast.
Golly.
I got
Threw
like,
me
I
off,
was
Staff.
like,
I didn't know
wait.
what you was talking
Yeah,
about.
I know.
like,
What the hell, guys? I had to process. I was in a whole nother thought process. Oh, damn, my whole peripheral is popping off. I'm like, shit, I'm over here like, hello.
He wants everybody to CC the CCs.
I
Golly.
heard the August Fest was
They're
super
these.
dope. Super dope turnout.
No, it was
Double
amazing
Ds.
turnout.
The double
Entrepreneurship
Ds.
on its finest level. You know,
love
just
the August
everything
Fest.
that was just working out. I look forward to next year. I mean, he had not. Was it the guy, the ghetto report card, the rap report card guy? I don't want to disrespect his name. Corian from K-Day was there. It was just a great turnout for everyone
Always.
there. Just entrepreneurship. So shout out to the August Fest. We look forward to year 3. This was the second annual.
I love
Dope
it.
turnout.
Love
Dope
it.
turnout. While we're talking about music, I want to say rest in peace to,
Who?
is it Steve Harwell? Harwell? From the lead singer from Smash Mouth. Hey
What
now,
song?
Hey now, you're an all-star.
Give me a
Can't
second one.
Hey now.
I can't get your second one right now.
Damn.
I have to look it up. Yeah, I have to look it up.
But
But
still, rest in peace.
Yeah, for
yes.
sure.
Ah, you crazy. Stop, you're crazy, bro.
Yo.
You're crazy. If I heard another one, I'm sure I could.
No, you wouldn't.
You would
If
know
I heard
already.
it, yeah.
No, you fucking wouldn't.
Okay.
Because there's not.
Oh
can't.
no.
No, okay. Keep going.
I'm weak.
He just performed with my homeboys, Finn with Love Ghost at the
What?
Troubadour. I just seen him perform like a couple months ago. So that
I
was.
remember you talking about it on
Yeah,
here.
he performed
Damn.
there. Yeah. What is a song or
Fuck
album
cancer.
you guys have been listening to throughout the week that you want to share with us? Something that had you in your feels, something that had you turned up, something that had you like, what's one song or album you've been listening to?
It's so totally opposite of my like energy or I guess what I be giving. But Ty Tribbett.
Oh, okay.
We
What
gonna
song?
be we gonna be all right.
Hey.
I've been letting like my
How does that
playlists-
go?
My son could sing it for you.
Okay.
Just-
Because I only know we gonna be all
No,
right.
it ain't that. We
Yo,
gonna
we
be all
all
right.
right. I was like,
No, it ain't that one. No. Ty Tribbett. Urban.
Kendrick joint?
No, that's what he thinking about.
Oh, that's,
Listen to Ty
Jesus.
Tribbett because his is deep. It's very. It just gets me in my feels. Lady Harmony. Better Than Good to Me. I've been kind of on the gospel tip. I've
Lady
been,
Harmony?
Yes, Better
Okay.
Than Good to Me.
Wow.
That one really gets me in my feels. It just makes me feel really grateful and appreciative, and it just, I take my moment now. I listen to my gospel very often. I'm just,
she's been listening to a lot of gospel as
Talk
well.
to us, Courtney.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very grateful and just,
Oh.
know,
Who's
basking
been
in
listening?
it.
Who are you talking about?
Courtney.
Oh, what the hell? Okay, yeah.
Breastises.
Come on.
Nah.
The
Don't do
best.
that to me. The
Granny.
bestest.
Updated Granny. No, I've been listening to a lot of gospel actually. I've been on a spiritual journey for the last year.
And we love that.
Just getting closer to God, and a lot of things have been happening. A lot of people have been falling off. I've been tucked. I'm very happy. My energy when I'm around people now is like very, I don't know. They just really like love my energy, and I feel like it's because I let go of like a lot of negativity. I stopped hanging around people that didn't feed me properly,
Yeah.
and I feel like I value myself so much more now. So I've been listening to a lot of gospel. So it's crazy because gospel music, like when I'll listen to like Doe, she's one of my favorite ones. It's
She's
like
dope.
D.O.E. whatever,
Gotta write
but
it
it's
down.
called When I Pray. And
It's a good song.
yeah,
It's a
and
really
then
good song.
Corinne Hawthorne, I think. her
Corinne
name is.
Hawthorne.
Thank you,
Yes.
Corinne Hawthorne. Speak to me. Like there's certain music.
Yes.
It's so crazy how I'll listen to a song and then I'll listen to it like a day later and it hits me completely different. I'll start crying. I'm like, oh shit, I kind of break into like my little thank you God moment. And so I just feel really good and I'm really appreciative of all the blessings that I have.
Amen.
Absolutely.
And what I'm acquiring through all this. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to God.
God bless you.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna send you
Shout out
my
to you.
gospel playlist later so you can check
Oh,
it
yeah.
out.
I need it for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm reaching some 1 year milestones
Yeah.
for some certain things that have happened for me in my life.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
So I'm very grateful that I'm here and what I've been through. I'm just proud of my journey. I have it on my vision board that I write. There's purpose in my storm. So I just have my little affirmations. I'm just, I'm on my journey.
Super dope.
Oh, yeah. Did you
Along
ever-
with my gangster shit.
Oh, period, because we still thugging it out but at the same time. Because God know my heart.
Mozzie.
God know your heart.
Yes, he does.
He know you're a gangster in there.
Right.
Did you
It's
check
my
that?
nigga.
Did you check that verse I told you about?
I did.
Okay.
It talked
Was
about
it there?
it was a verse before in Matthew talking about not celibacy, but it was close. Yeah.
What is that?
Okay.
She gave me a
Just
scripture to check over, and I went and read it, and yes. So thank you for that.
I might need to check that out.
Stop along. What you been listening to, brother?
Man, I'm like this. First of all, guys, hey, look, shout out to the gospel. I put my gospel song for the week is Praise God by Kanye West.
Good song.
Okay. The next thing I've been bumping, nigga, Double Dragon. Okay, this
Facts,
is the
facts,
pink
facts,
one.
facts.
Okay, this is Double Dragon. If you haven't heard, I just released one of the hottest R&B albums of this decade.
I
Talk
agree.
about
Okay,
it.
I'm not gonna lie to nobody.
agree.
If you haven't heard it, I don't know what you're listening to, but if you need something to understand what to do when you're with the person you love,
Uh-oh.
Relax is my favorite joint on that album.
you better
brother.
tell them to
Yeah,
relax.
yeah, yeah.
You better tell them don't
Hey,
get caught
now.
up in your feelings.
Yeah.
You better say now. Anyway,
Tony,
Hey
Tony,
now, say
Tony.
now.
hey, come on, man. That's
My
what we
God.
did.
You
I've been
go back.
bumping Good Morning Tokyo by Tokyo Revenge. So shout out to my young boys doing their
Uh-oh.
thing, you know? I've been bumping R&B music, Marcus Houston Naked,
What?
Cisco to How Can I Love You Tonight?
What?
So I've been bumping that cuz how can I love you tonight? Ooh, when I know
Cisco.
that you belong to somebody else. Oh man, that's some shit.
Wow.
Oh,
I hit that shit in the gym like
I
shit.
can't.
That's why he was thrusting like that a little
Oh,
bit
yeah,
ago.
no,
He trying to
That was where the thrust was coming
Off
from.
top, play.
What's the lead single off that Marcus Houston
Jesus.
album? Because that was a good album.
Naked was one of them.
What was the other one? The,
Circle.
in the club. No.
No, up in the
Club.
club
Okay,
with,
that
with
one.
Joe
Yeah.
Budden.
It was a good album.
The shit naked was it.
Yeah. It was a good album.
Circles was a different album. I think it was next.
Definitely had me in my feels though.
That was the beat.
had an emotional week.
Cox.
man.
That was the beat.
Damn.
Cox
I,
joint, the Circles.
I leave on gospel. Like so, at the end of my workout, it's always like gospel music.
Like it brings you back.
I think that's
Yeah,
dope.
that's what
Okay.
I'm
Hey,
I'm
every
just like,
every
you know
week,
what I
Stoff is working out and he do planks and he put like, well, I ain't seen it lately, but he put like 4 45s on his back and it's like planks and thanks, thank you, Lord, thank you, God, amen. And
Planks and Thanks is dope as fuck.
so usually my list is very long on the playlist. I'm gonna give you one.
No,
you
give
one
it-
album.
give
no,
it
no,
to
no,
it long.
Just one
No, you-
album.
We
Hey.
like it long, dude.
Not
Okay.
long and strong.
What
The
we said
long
earlier,
and
pause?
strong way.
All I got for y'all this week
for
is
me.
I went back and listened to Purple Rain with a different
Rain?
ear.
What
and
ear?
Just a better sonically
A trained ear.
trained ear
Okay,
now.
okay.
You know,
An
just
experienced ear.
evolving more, and
Yeah.
that's one of the best albums of all time.
Musically.
Diamonds
No?
and Pearls.
Wow, you crazy.
They're
You crazy.
interesting.
It's better than Thriller. Oh yes, we're going there today. It's better than Thriller.
Oh,
And Michael Jackson is the greatest performer artist of all time. It's better than
Said
Thriller.
Purple
You're
Rain is
saying
better than
musically.
Thriller.
Purple Rain to me is a better album than Thriller.
Then Thriller.
Yeah, because Thriller ain't even his best album. I'm getting crazy today.
Hey, listen. Everybody, Tony Jones is not here. This is a clone. This is the clone.
Bad is Bad is Michael Jackson's better album. Matter of fact, since we're not gonna do it, I'm gonna give you my top 4 best albums of all time right now.
What the fuck?
Wait,
Right now.
Can
That's where
I,
we're going.
got serious.
Can
I
I-
don't know
What the
what's
fuck
going
did you
on.
just?
Can I pause that for 1 second? Can I pause it for 1 second and
Yeah.
keeping with today
Yes.
for Beyonce's
Beyonce.
birthday?
Yeah.
What is your favorite Beyonce song?
Dangerously in Love.
Favorite
I am
Beyonce?
in love with you. You set me free.
Okay.
I took that one.
Ballad.
No.
What do you say, Christoph?
Damn. Thank you, Christoph. I would
Hello.
like to. Yeah. But shout out Brandon Lewis. I would like to say "Dangerous in Love"
Same?
as well.
Oh,
What do you say?
cater to you.
Oh. But
Wait,
that's
that's
Destiny's
Daddy
Child though. That's Destiny's Child.
And she in it.
That's
Oh,
Destiny's Child.
Well, mine is gonna be "Dance for You." Tonight I'm gonna dance.
Yeah.
for you.
Nah, she got way more hits than that.
It is, but
Hey,
it's very
look. I
sexy.
still thought
But
that
it-
was stripped for you.
but it's also like what
Well, in the
resonates with
video,
you.
she
Yeah,
kind
true,
it's just
true,
very
true. Like-
sexy, and it just makes me feel sexy, and it makes
Exactly.
me want to dance for my man and put him on a chair and bust
Exactly.
it open.
Naughty
and whip it
Girl?
and
And cater to you does that
No,
for me. Like
Dance
just
for Me
taking
is
care of
slow.
your man.
Naughty Girl is more like Island Dutzy wine.
That-
Dance for You
Ariel,
is
that
like
might have been the one.
sexy. Let
You
me see
probably
you
like
get
that. Naughty Girl.
sexy.
You like
Yeah.
that.
Not Drunk in Love?
Oh, what's that song? Driver, roll up the partition.
Driver
Roll up the
roll up
partition,
partition,
please.
baby.
That
What
whole
song is
album.
that?
Nah, I'm
Part-
not really feeling
That's it.
Partition?
Yeah.
I mean, I fuck
That's
with
a
that
song.
one. Boom. I don't know what it was doing.
So all this to say, she has
Happy birthday.
a lot of favorite songs.
Yes.
It's hard to pick one.
My bad.
I'm gonna give y'all my albums a different day. I know you wanted to hear them, but I'm different
Yeah.
day. Different day. What have y'all been watching? Movies, TV shows. What's been on y'all's? I got one for y'all. Y'all don't got nothing? Y'all don't watch TV?
No,
Good.
no, I watch a lot of movies. Well, okay, I watch movies at night when I have downtime. But I like it. Okay, so there's something that I feel like I have to explain it, right? So
What?
I like watching crime
Oh,
scenes,
that's
stuff,
right.
crime
I do
stories,
too. I
and
do
you
too.
know. When I used to be at the store, I used to watch like crime scene stuff all the time. Like, you know, oh, they chopped off his dick and
Fatal
like,
Attraction.
crazy stuff. And then I'll like watch cartoons. I like to watch. I know, but they said that this is a trauma. Like when I researched it, they said it's because you've had trauma in your life. So looking at somebody else's trauma brings you at
Lessens
ease.
yours.
It eases you, like your anxiety.
So when she had a store downtown, shout out to Urban Radio, her brand.
Yes.
We'd be down there
Urban Radio?
late. We'd be down there late nights. You know,
Man.
she's cutting up stuff, doing customs. I'm painting upstairs. And if I didn't have music on, I just hear like, yeah, he killed 19 people and had 8 in the dungeon, and then he cut off this person's head.
Just Dahmer tales.
And she's just sewing up,
But
watching the killers.
but
I'm like, Courtney, you good?
But it's crazy because I don't have to actually like watch what I'm hearing. So it's like
it's just music.
Yeah.
It's like a soundtrack.
It's like a story just being told to me.
Yeah.
And so I'm sewing, I'm doing this, you know, whatever, but I can hear everything. So it's like I'll look up every now and then to see if a character has changed or a face to put with my story in my head.
Her background
So-
music is killer talk, like in the background, like, yeah, he
Yeah.
killed them people, but crazy.
As I said,
I
let me
like
explain
those
it.
shows though.
But
I do too.
But then
Not
I
just
like
background
thriller.
music.
I like the true stories, like for me to find out about like who the real Jim Jones was, and like the Menendez
no.
brothers, and like the Nightmare on Elm Street, that movie movie title came from a real story, Nightmare on M Street, where it really was a lady who was like taking in old folks and she was killing them and collecting they money that they got.
Oh
like,
yeah,
And
that
you like
happened.
that?
That
You
happened in
got
Sacramento.
happy.
And for me, I'm telling you, I was addicted to watching these shows, but it was like the real stories of like these like,
I like-
mass people who were like famous killers. Like I'm sick.
I like-
But I'm
I-
into that.
But that's on YouTube. It's when I do
That's
my hair and
what I'm
makeup.
saying.
When I did my hair and makeup today,
You
I'm
watch
watching the
it.
stories.
See,
yes.
yeah, but the stories are because it's real life. Like who killed? What was the famous designer that got killed right in front of his doorstep?
Gianni Versace.
Yes, the killer who did that went on a spree, killed him.
Yeah.
And he was right on his doorstep. Like I was watching those like
I love
every day.
biopics and docs.
I love them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the Menendez brothers. See how they did that and how it was plotted and how they was shopping like crazy after. And,
Girl,
So what you
go
been
on
watching?
and then they
YouTube.
went to the therapist talking about it, and they had to interview the therapist. It's like it was a lot.
Go on YouTube. There's so much more.
Sorry.
It is
We're
really
So what
sick.
you, what you been watching?
So what you been watching?
We're
Okay,
sick.
so we've been watching that, and then I also like to watch thrillers, like psychological thrillers. But I
Sci-fi.
don't want psychological
psychological.
thrillers like crime scene stuff or like
Still criminal.
like crazy people. But I need a resolution. Do not leave me with like
No
a
cliffhanger.
can't find him. No, find him or do something to him or bring a sequel. Do not leave me dead because that's like. Can I say this?
You can say whatever you want to say.
That's like get me to an orgasm spot and then
Okay.
just deaden it. Like don't do that. I
Okay.
hate movies are
the
like that.
climax and then the,
Yeah, it's like and then nothing. Oh,
it's
okay.
the climb.
I sat here for 2 hours for nothing. Okay, this just seems like it was
2
a
hours
waste of a
crazy.
date. Thanks. Yeah.
Better be
hours
2
long.
hours of passion, okay?
Boo and Staff, what y'all been watching, man?
I don't watch TV. I haven't.
She been hustling. Good for you.
I have. Thank you. I've
Stop.
been watching his paper.
So honestly, I watched something called Arrival, and it was about the aliens.
Oh.
And I was like, golly, and I was talking about time and how time was non-linear. I fucked with it. Really recommend on Netflix.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah, anime. You know I stay with the
I
anime.
love you some anime.
But listen, with the name like Cortney Ketchum,
I know.
Gotta
I knew it was
catch 'em
coming.
all.
you fucking better know it, girl. How cool is that?
Right.
Like you're a part of anime fucking history.
Do,
What-
do
what's
you know
the
when
anime name?
Pokemon came out?
Gotta catch
When
'em
Pokemon
all.
came out, oh,
Catch
it
'em
was
all.
big.
Pokemon.
Ketchum?
Gotta
Yes.
catch 'em all.
And then my dad was a police officer, so can you imagine Officer Ketchum? Like it was a lot.
Shut
Ketchup.
up!
They used to call me Ketchup. Like
Okay,
it was
not
a
that-
lot.
That's not it.
Wait, what's the Pokemon joint?
Gotta catch
Ash
'em
Ketchum.
all.
Ash Ketchum.
Pokemon. That's
Is
the
that
big
The
Pikachu.
yellow one.
Pikachu the main
yellow
character.
one, but
No.
that was like the little slogan. Gotta
The
catch
owner
'em all.
of
Pokemon.
Pikachu the main cat of Pokemon. What y'all talking about?
No,
There's Ash
not.
Ketchum. So then that was like kind of my high
'Cause
school.
I never
Pokemon
heard of
don't
that
run, Pokemon don't run like wild. They
What
can
up,
run
fam?
wild.
Buchanan,
but
I
the
see
whole
you.
thing is like you want your Pokemon to be like an elite.
If you don't follow none of that,
Vinland
all I
Saga?
know is
Vinland
is
Saga?
Pikachu.
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 Yeah. Who's Pikachu's best friend?
How would I know that if I don't know the Poke Ketchum dude?
Oh,
I
you don't
can't.
know.
Well, that
Poke
just
Ketchum.
means you didn't never pay attention to it.
No, I don't.
Was
Yeah, I
You
don't-
weren't
I didn't watch
trading-
it.
You weren't trading cards?
No.
Fuck
No.
no, he wasn't
You were
trading
talking to
cards.
girls.
He was
was he?
catching
I
them.
was trading basketball.
He was
cards.
catching.
Okay.
He was catching them in real life.
Yeah,
Wow,
for
y'all
real,
crazy,
for real,
y'all
for real,
crazy,
for
y'all
real.
You know his wingspan crazy.
Come on
So-
now.
Yeah.
So
So the other span got to be crazy.
so what I've been watching,
Which was
Whoa.
it's a
Gray
sh-
sweats.
6'8"?
it's
I want
a
to see a
show.
nigga
Come on,
in a
y'all. Come
gray
on, come
sweat.
on.
6'8" in the
Okay,
gray
talking.
sweat.
It's a show on
I
Netflix
don't. Not when
called
he's my best friend.
6'8"
Not
in
when
the
he's my best friend. No, I don't. No.
y'all crazy called Painkiller.
Oh yeah, for
Like a
fact.
perk?
It's about the opioid addiction.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's based on a true story. It really resonated with me because I was always off the drugs. Like my dad, when he said don't do drugs, I listened. Right.
Oh,
Oh,
I said,
nigga, I
what?
thought you
We
was
both was like,
always
nigga,
off
what?
the drugs.
No,
said
no, 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 no.
Like you was on some trips. I said, whoa, we got to
What
have
era of life
intervention.
was this?
No. Like that, I stayed away from drugs.
Got
I
it,
didn't
got
do,
it,
don't
got
do
it.
drugs. I
We were
listen.
all
Dare, all
Dare,
that. Yeah.
don't do
Fucking
drugs.
square bear. shit.
So,
Dare to
They used
be
call me
different.
that.
so in 2012, I went home before I came to LA. I got my wisdom teeth pulled out,
Oh,
but I
shit.
did all four at once.
Oh, me too. That was, yeah, you have to.
So they gave me
Morphine.
Oxy.
they gave me hydrocodone,
Oh, okay.
and I don't do pain. So when we get older and we all withering away, I'm taking all the meds because I don't do no pain, right? So I'm taking 2 hydrocodones every 2 hours
Damn.
for 3 weeks
Ooh.
to make sure I don't feel no pain. So when I get better, I'm like, oh, I'm better. So then I start having withdrawals. I'm not taking the hydrocodone no more, like really like withdrawing. You know what I'm saying? So that
got-
might have been the only thing that was like I felt happy on it. I was, if you asked me something, I told you the truth. It was like a truth serum. Like it was crazy. So I get it, like the drug thing, and that's why with Painkiller, I was tuning in because cats was dying
Oh.
off the Oxycontins and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a really good show.
But a
That
lot
is
of
a good
people, not gonna say a lot, but I know cases where people got addicted because they needed it for pain.
Yeah.
Like Paula Abdul. You know,
Didn't
she
know
was
that.
a famous dancer, but I believe she like broke her leg, her knee, or something within her
Yeah.
career, and she ended up addicted, I believe, at some point. But because she was a dancer and she had to perform, you know, she probably had to work through it.
Yeah.
But
So
they-
some people have gotten addicted
DM
from
me for
having
drugs.
to
But
use it for
people-
pain, and some people didn't use it recreationally. You
Yeah.
know.
But some people also have addictive personalities too, so it's
That
kind of in
too.
them. So then, if you are known to have one, or if you don't know you do and you realize you need
think
to,
I do.
you need
Avoid.
to pay attention that you
Yeah.
have an addictive personality, so that you don't overuse something.
That's scary.
But you do. But you also don't like pain, so you shouldn't do things that induce pain.
Like get my wisdom teeth pulled out?
No,
Or you should be
recreational
monitored.
pain.
But like tattoos, like you know how I feel about this.
Oh yeah, I get tattoos. I'm
not
getting
gonna
all the
out
numbing
you.
cream. I don't
Nah,
want
yes, we're not gonna
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
you're not supposed to do that.
No,
You're supposed to go
Why?
through the pain.
take
No.
all of it. It's a stress reliever.
So how the fuck
What?
you work out?
Enduring pain is
What you
not
mean?
stress
You're
relief.
supposed to be in pain working
Yeah,
out.
I fell asleep.
It's a
during my
different
first
pain
tattoos.
though.
I fell
It's
asleep.
like yeah.
I
type.
don't take pain. Like I don't do
Your
pain
body's
either.
like at times not sore.
It's not like a tattoo. It's not like a tattoo.
I'm a Doug on the inside. I ain't taking pain on the outside.
I take
For
all
real?
the pain because then it's gonna go away, and it's just
So
no.
what about? So you're not letting them go in dry?
What?
Absolutely
What
not.
you talking about?
It she
That
better be
hurts.
wet.
That
Why
just
you
hurts.
even down there if it ain't? Anyway.
You not doing your
So-
job if it's dry.
So
Period.
Hey yo,
You
so
don't
we got
need
a
to be
very
there.
very special guest today.
You don't need to be there.
Pain.
So
Look,
anyway,
how did you get here? Sorry.
All right, so
yeah.
But
How did we get there?
we got a very special guest here today.
Are we going there? Or are we going with?
Ow.
I don't got nothing. No.
But I want to share something. Share one thing.
Deja Vu would like to share a restaurant.
I shared
Just
two things
quick.
already.
oh yeah, I want to share some.
Oh, for sure.
Really quick though, let me tell you why. For anybody who watches the show, who
Yes.
frequents this show, knows that we've talked a lot of times. Shout out to Keon. He's not here today, but let's shout out to
Keon the
Keon.
hustler.
We talk about salsa and beer
twin.
a lot. We've talked about it a lot. I have felt away many episodes because I have not gone with either of my co-hosts.
Did you go?
I finally went.
Did you like it?
I fucking loved
And
it.
it's
That
cheap.
dip is fire.
Listen.
Ain't
I
nothing better than
fucking
Valley.
went to salsa and beer.
Can
Keon,
we get the claps?
I went. Finally. I
Hey.
fucking went. Salsa and beer. It was an experience. I filmed it. Okay, that's enough.
So salsa and beer, for y'all that don't know, I'm sure you all know, is a very, very cheap, inexpensive place where you can get really, really good food. You can get shrimp and steak, big plate this big for like $14. You got 2 servings, you take it home. Salsa and beer, man. Shout out to
Salsa
them.
and beer. I went. I got the enchiladas. My girl Des, shout out to Des. She got the fajitas. We got drinks. I recorded it. I suck with social media, so I haven't even uploaded the whole footage. But
Staff
I
ain't never
finally
been. You can
went.
tell he never been. He not excited. He never
It
been.
was awesome. And I love Mexican food. Mexican food is one of my favorite foods, and I finally went. Salsa and beer. There's like 5 of them all over NoHo. I fucking enjoyed it. Shout out to Des. Shout out to Salsa and beer. Yes.
Okay, but I do want to tell you that I actually am a huge fan of Mexican food. I definitely
Yes,
have
she
2
is.
spots that you need to
How
try.
much we have in common?
Tell us.
3,
Three?
actually. No,
Tell us.
3. I can't remember one name right now, but Melodies on Reseda. Oh my God, I eat there
Wait a
3 days
minute.
a week.
Yeah, I haven't been there in so
Green
long.
enchiladas.
Yes.
Melodies.
Melodies on Reseda.
What else you got?
There's La Fornata, La Forgata, or something like that. It's in it's on Van Nuys Boulevard. Fire.
Yeah, I gotta let me
Fire.
try that place.
And then obviously like El Torito, I love their corn cake is fire.
And none of that better than salsa and
That
beer,
corn
though.
cake.
No, salsa and beer, like I like salsa and beer depending on which one you go to, but their dip is fire, amazing.
Their dip?
The food, I don't like it. It has like kind of a burnt taste to
you
me,
said
but
onion.
Melodies is very
Green
clean.
onion,
And then
he
also
says.
Mercado in Studio City,
What's it called?
Mercado, but you have to go during happy hour.
We're gonna have to go.
Tacos, oh my God.
Have you guys been to Calaveras?
I've heard of it.
It's everywhere. There's one on Lancashire. They do like karaoke one night.
They
I want
they
to
have
go
a lot
there
of
too.
places.
Yeah, they have a lot of locations. I want to go.
Stuff-
Calaveras.
I'm going to check it out. It's in the valley?
Yes. On
Stuff.
Lancashire.
You got a place for us?
I just you said green onion. You know,
What is that, brother?
it's in San Pedro
It
for
sounds
Mexican
good.
food.
Bro, no
Like
one
the
even
stinking
live out
rolls.
that way, brother. I can never even. That's like 2-hour drive for me.
He's on the other side of town.
If it's good food, I'ma drive.
Yeah.
I go to Long Beach for food.
That's all you need to say. Say no mas. I'm
So
there.
I guarantee you,
Use
it's
one
not
of my
better than
vouchers.
salsa and beer. I guarantee you.
Have you had
Thousand.
salsa
Why are
there
y'all
yet?
doing this to yourselves?
Okay, well, let's
You had
try
it too?
them. Let's
I
try them
know.
out. Let's try them out. We're gonna have Fix follow us out. We're gonna try
Yeah.
both places.
That's your spot, Green Onion?
Nigga, what? I
Melodies
honestly
all
gonna tell
day.
you where I
You
get
gotta try
my
these spots.
Hispanic food from doesn't even come from
El Cholos.
Spanish people.
Somebody said
It
El
comes from
Cholos
Sky's Tacos.
on Western.
You
El
know what I'm
Cholos
saying?
on Western.
I'm at Sky's Tacos. Shout out to Barbara Sky. You know, I see you, lady. I'm out here with Sky's Tacos. You know what I'm trying to say? Sorry, guys. If you're going to talk about that.
I want to try these spots. That's all
I
I
like
know.
Whopper Grill, though.
I'm a foodie.
Whopper Grill's
What?
Yeah.
Okay, next topic. 'cause
Yeah, I'm
he
not
did that.
with
He did
not
that
with
shit.
these,
What?
but
We
Whopper
gotta
Grill's
go to
good.
some of these places.
Wabba. No, Melodies. I eat there like 3
It's
days a week.
chicken
Please.
and
sure.
rice.
Please
How the
hit
fuck
me.
you fuck?
All right,
chicken and
y'all.
rice?
Let's get to the interview.
Yes, talk about it.
So Cortney Ketchum,
It's popping.
I think I've known you for 8 years.
Her shit
Yes.
killing.
I knew me and Courtney would be close before we got close. Just with her creativity, the person she is, her kind heart, and it's been 8 years now.
Did you
think.
shoot your shot?
I did
within
not.
8?
I never shot my shot.
Yeah, Tony and I never had like that energy
Yeah.
with each other. It was more
what's up.
like, oh hi, oh
Yeah.
hi, and then it was like, hey, like, and it just
I
we've
love
always
it.
linked up.
And a lot of people think with attractive people they can't be just really
Friends.
good friends, right?
That was a relationship question before.
So
I've asked that before.
So outsiders looking in feel like there's no way they can just be friends. He's handsome, she's gorgeous. There's no way. But we really just been rocking solid for 8 years
Genuine.
now. You know what I'm saying?
And to add to that, anytime I've talked to somebody or like dated somebody, I say, oh, I have 2 guy friends that are my best friends. They're like, oh no, I did that
gotta
shit.
have
If
been
you
something.
cannot
Yeah, yeah.
accept that I have 2 male friends in my life, you don't need to be here because my male friends are really my male friends.
But some
There's
aren't,
no
which
pass.
and I fight for y'all. No, but
Appreciate that.
some do
If
they
y'all really
shit.
friends,
Yeah.
then cool. But if it's just a nigga that ain't really
It's
supportive
just the stigma,
and
though.
just be like in the shadow,
Yeah.
I'd be like this.
But it's
How is that
the
nigga
it's
being
a
your friend?
stigma
For
though
sure.
because
No, yeah.
you have a lot of situations where, I mean, not to go ghetto, but there's females who call nigga bro and they fucked.
For sure. I don't
get
call
what I'm
nobody
saying?
I
So-
touched on a homie. I don't.
That's
I
where
say,
the trust come in. People, question that with him and I as artist and manager. It got to be something that's not always the case.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I never tried to holler at Court. Court never tried to holler at me. We really best friends now, and I appreciate your friendship.
y'all could have
me
left
too.
that rumored and just ran with it. Y'all didn't have to clear shit up. For who? For what? For why?
So,
Yeah, go ahead.
so Courtney Ketchum is a celebrity designer.
Hey, now.
her
Definitely.
her designs
I
are
am. I
on
can add
people
that in
all
my
over the
bio.
world,
Tell
artists, actors. The list is very, very long. I've seen it personally.
I love it.
I like it long.
I even have
We like it long.
brands taking my ideas, so you know you made it.
A lot of people have knocked off Courtney's ideas and
That's
designs
right.
for
And y'all know
years.
who
made
y'all
a
are.
whole collection off of my shit.
She was the first one to do this bralette, this custom bralette, and then it started going crazy. Even like Fashion Nova
I
stuff
was
like
about
that.
to say
Zoom
Fashion
in.
Nova. The,
Um,
the racer tees.
Her clothing brand is called Urban Rarity, and it's one of the biggest brands in the world. And
That's-
big.
Yes.
it's not just
Say that, 'cause
it's,
You have to
it's
claim
not
it.
just reselling or finding clothes and stuff like that. She actually sews.
Designs.
She actually designs. She actually cut and sews. She be really cooking up.
What do you
So,
call a person that does that?
a designer.
Seamstress.
a designer?
A designer and a
designer.
seamstress.
Yeah, because I'm like, you can design and
Well, that's
not
what I'm
make
saying,
the
it's
clothes.
both.
No,
She
because
makes her own
because
clothes.
there's
That's a
differences. There's
seamstress.
people who are designers who take samples and replicate, but then I actually take something and I hand sew it without a pattern. I take something
a
from
seamstress.
nothing.
She
Like I
actually
just
sewn.
made a custom corset out of race car pants. I took one leg and I applied it to a corset and I created like this illusion of a biker pant on a corset and it instantly sold. So stuff like that, that's stuff that you can't like go to a design house and have. And I'm not gonna make something that there's 20 of. I make like one of one. So if
Yeah.
you have it, you have it, and that's it.
Yes.
Like stuff like that. So I like rare pieces, and that's why it's called rarity. So it's rare, unique items, and one of one's customs.
I have a lot of clothing from Courtney and her brand,
I know, I was
and
just pulling some up.
It's sustainable fashion.
it's gonna last forever because it's just gonna last forever. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
amen.
And it's a majority of my closet. So you're also starting a vlog, yes?
Yes, I'm starting a food, travel, and fashion blog.
I love
All
it.
things that I like to do, and I'm bringing them all together. I don't want to just be a stereotypical light-skinned girl with titties on the camera. I don't want, even though they're on there. I don't want to be like that. I actually have value. I can talk. I can pronunciate. I'm educated. I may make
Talk your
errors
shit.
or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I always stand on my 10 toes by everything. So it's like I'm
toes, pimp.
stand on my 10 toes, 1 foot down when you ride a bike. But I always want to make sure that I show the best part of me, and I want to break down stereotypes of, young women, and they have to be with somebody to be validated. Like, no, I stand on my 10 about everything. Everything that I've done, I've got on my own. So I want to make sure I do that and show younger girls. See, I made that. And show younger girls that things are possible. Show younger men that things are possible as well. So,
whatever
that's just
Cortney
something
wants, she gets.
I'm Big CK.
What's the name of the vlog?
No, not too much.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, but yeah.
No, it's
But what's
an
the name of the
energy.
vlog?
It's called Quartz Travels. I did regress. Sorry.
Yeah, Quartz
it's
Travels,
called
my bad.
Quartz Travels, and it's
BCK.
basically about
no,
me.
we're not doing that. Shut up.
It's basically about me preparing for a travel, eating while I'm there, and exploring, venturing out because I'm becoming a foodie.
Yeah.
And so I want to explore and not just be in my comfort zone of eating specific foods. I actually want to expand my palate, and then also
Yes.
fashion. So when I go places, I love vintage clothing. So I visit vintage stores, I purchase things, and I take them home, I repurpose them, and then I sell them.
I love it.
Or I show you how to wear some oversized clothing to make yourself feel sexy on the inside without having to show all your goodies.
Where were you just traveling to? Where were you just?
I've been to Catalina Island. I started local first, to practice and to, get my feet wet. And then I went to Palm Springs, and then I just went to Canada.
Yeah, because I saw you doing your get ready with me, and you were leaving the hotel room and taking the pictures.
And
it's such dope content.
thank you. And this is me getting out of my comfort zone, because we always tell ourselves oh, it's not good enough. You compare yourself to other people. And so I have to break down all the barriers that I hold on myself. Nobody else is holding me back but myself. So I needed to make sure that I broke down those ideals I had in my head and just go, because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Absolutely.
You only fail when you don't try. So I said, let me start small. Let me start and let me go. And then so that's why I do little foodie things now. Just this is all me breaking down barriers that I have for myself.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Being a foodie, how do you stay in shape like this?
So I
Talk
eat
about
really
it.
bad. So I eat really bad, and I
can't
drink
stand
a lot
a
of
fit.
soda.
She eats terrible.
I'm not gonna. I was about to use the B word, so I'm not gonna do that. But I can't stand a fit motherfucker.
She eats so bad, she drinks soda. I don't know how she do it. I don't know.
I really.
Been like, just pray.
So thank you, God, for my body.
I'm out of this one. I'm gonna
So
sit back.
it's really thank you to my mom and dad. But honestly, I've been so active all my life. I feel like my body is just kind of that way. And then I've never been overweight. I've never been we all have little happy pounds, whatever. But honestly, I don't eat a lot. Okay. I eat like a bird.
Kiss
so
my ass.
I if I have a whole plate, I think because of my poor days, I'll eat half, or I'll eat a portion of it and then I'll eat it again later. So subconsciously, I eat till I'm full. I don't like feeling full, if that makes sense. I don't like my stomach hurting because I ate so much. It's like gluttony. I just don't do that.
So me eating just because it's there and I ain't hungry is a problem.
You need to stop that.
It's gluttony.
It's like controlling your flesh, because you really only need food to survive. I learned that from Jada Pinkett. She only eats to survive. She doesn't eat to eat. So once you retrain your brain and you realize I'm just trying to survive more than just being gluttonous, then you.
So how are you balancing that with being a foodie?
Because you can try things. They call it tapas. They try it's little samples,
tapas
starters. You do little things. If you get a whole big plate, cool. I might eat that twice. I might eat it for lunch or dinner, or save it for my man, whatever.
I want to devour it till it is no more.
But that's okay. But then if you do work out. I make that sound, but I'm not eating. But so boom, boom. So
You can eat too.
I mean, depends on what. Okay, that's dessert. But anyway, so it's just you just eat enough to fulfill yourself, and then you eat the rest later. It's
So-
round two.
So Courtney is
Round
also
two is crazy.
an actress. We just got her a really, really big audition. We didn't get it, but we had a really big audition the other
Hey
day.
now.
But see, I still try and I still put the effort in, so God will bless that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and
And it's
hopefully
all
we can get her
building
in
towards.
TV shows and movies soon.
Hey now.
We got a couple questions for you, and then we'll move on to the quick fix.
Okay.
What is your most proud moment?
Okay. If I can can I have two? I have two.
Yeah, as many as you want.
Okay, so my first proudest moment was leaving my mentally abusive relationship and not going back.
Damn.
I feel because I did that on my own. I actually left, and I successfully left in a way where I was safe, and then I didn't go back, and I didn't fall into the trap of come back, things will be different and better. No, so no, yeah, because people do, but you know, but so that was like my first proudest moment that I did that and I overcame that. It took a long time to overcome that. And then my second proudest moment was when I actually opened my store. That was very hard. I saved up like $14,000. I put $9,000 down just to move in.
Downtown and Fashion District too.
Right.
I had to figure. I was going like I was like a novice. I didn't have any mentor. I didn't have anybody telling me like the ABCs and nothing. So I
took a chance. You took a leap of faith.
Yeah, I had $14,000 and I put $9,000 down, and then the remaining balance of $5,000 that I had to make work. So my first 3 months I didn't profit. So $3,000 rent minus $5,000 in savings. What am I gonna do? You know, I didn't have any employees. I didn't have any inventory, no nothing. So on my 4th month, I had to break down and be like, Dad, I need help. My dad gave me $5,000. He said, you know, here, hopefully this gets you back on your feet, get some inventory. And ever since that 4th or 5th month, I've been a profitable business. I made it through COVID, all that, because my hustle kicked in. Like the fight or flight method, you know, happened. And it's like, I either have to make it or I'm not going to make it. And I'm not a person that's not going to make it because I overcame an abusive relationship. I overcame a tragic accident where I should have died. And the only thing that broke was my ring finger. Like, you know, God has me for a reason, and God gives me all these challenges for a reason. So I use my pain as my power, and I decided to push myself and propel myself to be successful.
Perfect.
And you're very successful.
Purpose in your storm. Like I
Urban
said, I had,
rarities.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I have on my vision board. There's purpose in your storm.
And urban rarity. I used to make clothes at my mom and dad's, like at their house, because I moved in with them after I left my ex-husband, and I moved in with them, and I was designing out of their room.
Wow.
And I was selling things with like less than 10,000 followers. So that's why like now today, I'm like, I know I can make it because I used to sell stuff
with no following.
with nothing. People were like, oh my God, I love that jacket. And I would sell it for the same price I would sell now. So I don't necessarily need a profit from it, like a super high profit. Like people want to, you know, exaggerate these prices. No, like I actually like what I do.
Right.
What is the fashion designer or fashion brand that inspired you the most?
Well, I used to say Chanel till I found out more backstory on her. But honestly, the brand that I can remember being influential from 2013 to now for me was actually Balmain, because I really like the textures that they use. I like the creativity that this person, you know, like that displays. So I'd say Balmain for me. But I'm not like a super fan of like Yeezy, whatever, but I also like the eccentricness of him, like the differences, the edginess. So I kind of like a little grudgy streetwear vibe. That's also why I like vintage, because nothing's perfect. Life is not perfect. We're not perfect. It's imperfections and beauty. It's wearable art.
I want one. You got one?
Go ahead.
I do.
No, go
Okay,
ahead.
that's all I know. I saw it in.
Where did the passion for fashion start?
Okay, I shut up.
The passion for fashion. Where did it start?
No.
Good question.
I think I've always been creative. I've always liked to do like paint by numbers. I've always been like a recluse. Like I've always liked to be in the house, right? But when I left my ex, and then I found myself very depressed, I feel like that helped me get out of my depression. It allowed me to find passion in something that I could control, and then I was able to express my inner feelings on a budget. Because I would go to the thrift store and I'd find this beautiful Indian like dress, right? And it has all like the little chains and sounds and jewels and stuff on it. I found it for like $5. My dad gave me a challenge one day. He said, here's $20, go to the thrift store, when I was 16. I was like, I'm not gonna do it, $20. Like, are you serious? And so I went. You know how much stuff I came back with? I came back with a whole bag of clothes for $20. Ever since then, it changed my mind. It changed my world. So when I started designing, when I lived with them, it just allowed me to forget the pain that I was in, because I sexually abused myself for a while. Like, just gave myself to people. I don't mind saying it. Like, I gave myself to people because I was missing like that love, because I had been under such control and manipulation for so long. And my ex-husband was in a wheelchair, so it wasn't even like a sexual thing between him and I. It was just like the mental control that he had on me. Wow. And I felt that somebody berating me and bombarding me all day was love. So when I didn't receive that from somebody else,
that news
caught
Staff off guard, by the way.
I know it does. I never had sex. Yeah.
Wait, you never had sex with your ex-husband?
His dick didn't work. So, yeah. So it wasn't that. It's deep. I'm gonna write a book.
It's not deep. It wasn't deep at all.
Y'all crazy.
It wasn't deep at all. It was never in there.
I didn't have sex till I was 27.
I did not know that.
Tiana Taylor over here. Well, not 27, but you know.
Hey, yo, look, yo, nigga, look. This
Really?
is like
Yeah.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Nigga,
I got
nigga
little
in a
layers to me.
wheelchair.
Charles.
Golly, nigga.
Now she was married
This
to Charles.
nigga in a wheelchair.
Oh.
She was not married to
And
Charles.
I don't even mean that. I'm not belittling nothing because that's abuse is abuse, no
Of
matter
course,
what form.
of course.
But
Facts.
damn, that took me off guard.
And it's there's show strength in you even expressing that and sharing
Fuck
that.
For sure,
yeah,
Because
for
you're-
sure.
because I mean you kind of mentioned it in your last answer, so I didn't really ask the question about inspiring women and what you would say to them, but just your story alone. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
somebody in that. There's somebody who maybe is aspiring to be a designer, or there may be somebody who is in a relationship, married or not, that's in a relationship that they're feeling, imprisoned to. So that alone,
And it's
that says a
big.
lot.
It's big because a lot of people don't realize that men can also be mentally abused and be abused by women.
Absolutely.
Or by male partners or whatever. Like it goes back and forth. Mental
Right.
abuse and
With the
physical
Smokies.
abuse, like it goes back and forth. So anything that's not wanted is
abuse
is not
in
okay.
some way.
Can I ask you this question on my petty side?
Ooh.
Like, you didn't want to do nothing fucking petty? Like, I'd have left that nigga somewhere and just, like, walked the fuck away.
I
Not
mean, I'm not
walked
gonna
off.
lie. I definitely I've hit him.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, but it was because he grabbed me and I kind of spazzed
Definitely
out type
edit
of
the
thing.
fuck out this video.
Take that out, bro. Stop crazy, bro.
Not walk out on them. That shit is sick.
No, but
you
when you
crazy.
love somebody, like you do a lot. You do a lot.
No, you could. You could.
Tell him he could just roll on.
Nigga out on nigga, where you from, nigga? That nigga be like this. Big CK, I see why you said CK.
Don't
she not,
say that.
She not fucking with niggas that's from Rolling. Okay? The fuck we talking about?
Stop. You got another question for her?
No, she
Yeah,
answered my
Okay, for
question.
sure. I got one more.
But that's what led me to
How did
designing.
we get here?
Because I went on a rabbit.
No, I know.
So,
Dig,
so your
whatever.
creativeness led to happiness.
Yes, because it allowed me to
You found power in
not.
your pain.
Yeah, it allowed me not to focus on my depression and not focus on men,
Yeah.
your physical touch. Like it allowed me to express myself in other ways. So yes.
I love it.
So fashion, and my dog saved me.
How long have you had your dog?
My baby
Was you
bully
your
is
business dog?
only for 2 years. My previous
Business
dog,
mom.
I had her for a few years before she passed.
I think Staff got another one for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the question is, where did this sense of business and being able to take it to the business mind actually come from? Even though you had this art and this passion,
Right.
how were you able to cultivate it into this strong businesswoman that we see now?
Courtney's a hustler.
Yes. Well, I've had a business since. Well, I've worked since I was 9 because I grew up with horses. So. So I have a very caring nature, but I think I've always worked. So then I also realized, because I should have died in the car accident that I was in when I left a marriage counseling session like a month after my divorce, that it made me realize like life is very short. So carpe diem, seize the day, and so I literally thought, wow, if I died, what would they have said at my funeral? Wow, she was depressed, she was sad, oh, she had so much life to live. I don't want people saying that at my funeral. So I was like, damn, what can I do to change my situation? How can I be that woman that I want to be? What can I do? So I started thinking of, what do I like to do? I like to do this. I like to do that. Let's see if I can cultivate that. Let's see if I can put that together and make something of this. So then organically, this is why being very organic and original is very important to me. Of being true to myself is like doing things that naturally come to me, because God gives you gifts that allow you to be yourself. So you not expressing your gifts that God gave you is really a sin. So like God gave me a gift to be creative and see things that I don't have to write down. I can't draw. I can scribble my ass off. I can scribble my ass off for sure. I can make it
Oh, she
look like
can't
something.
draw?
She can't.
No, I cannot draw. But
But she
I
can
can
design her butt
take
off.
something
Yeah.
and I can cut it and I can make it fit, or I can make something happen, or I can give it to somebody and they'll create my idea.
So you see it in your head.
Oh,
yeah, I'm a
You see
very-
the finished product,
She has the vision.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, this is, but you literally see exactly
Oh
what
yeah,
you want your outfit
I
to be.
see what I want it to be for sure.
Damn, that's
I'm kind
nice.
of bad on colors, like putting colors together, because that's kind of a lot. And there's different levels of designing.
Yeah.
There's digital creators, there's drawers, there's different levels.
Yeah.
I'm just an actual designer. I like to like cut and sew, craft stuff, and then you put a color, you put a pattern or graphic to it, whatever.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think that's very
Ketchum.
deep for you to mention. Like, if I died, what would people say?
That's deep.
It was very scary.
It is, because I tried, one of my things I try to live by is, what would the second paragraph of my obituary read? Of course, the first one is, oh, she was this and she was born here and she leaves behind. But like, what's my story? What would people say about me? Or when people go up there to speak, like, I want everybody to be telling jokes and laughing and like, Vu was crazy and silly and joking and find the silver lining and everything. So that hit home when you said that, because
it's
that's
very
important. What are you leaving?
Like, I don't have a legacy. At the time I didn't have a legacy. I don't have kids at the moment. I want kids. Like, you know, there's so many things that I want to do and to leave my mark on this earth. And like, I was even telling Tony the other day, like, I want to have kids, but me wanting to have kids is not because I'm 37. It's because I'm wanting to have kids for my mom and dad. I want them. My mom's vision is going bad. I want my mom to be able to see her grandkids. I want my mom and dad to be able to play with their grandkids
While they still can, like,
yeah. So like, I'm making this choice for myself financially and life goals, whatever, for my parents.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just certain things. I want to leave my mark on this earth as well, and be a good person and give back to as many people as I can. So I give a lot of myself to people, and I don't expect anything back. And I had to work this out recently within my year journey, like, you know, getting closer to God, that I don't resent people for that.
Cortney's a very, very kind and giving person. One of the
Yeah.
sweetest people you'll meet.
Wow.
So I had to learn that it's okay to not get a thank you. It's okay to not get recognition for something, because if you do it seeking recognition, you're not giving it willingly.
It wasn't genuine.
You know, so.
I love it.
But I love to design, you know. I'm a free spirit. I'm very happy.
You're creative.
And, you know, I'm maybe down 1 or 2 days, but other than that,
It
like,
don't
I'm
last for long.
Yeah.
Man,
Gotta
Cortney
get about that.
Ketchum,
Cortney Ketchum.
Urban Rarity.
Yes.
One more time, the vlog. Can you shout out the vlog one more time?
Oh yeah, back to that. It's called Quartz Travels. It will
Quartz
be about
Travels.
Coming
food,
soon.
fashion, and travel. Food, fashion, travel. It's called Pull Up, Grub Down, and Get Fly.
Hey now.
That's my
Pull up
pull up on the plane, grub down,
and get fly.
get fly.
drip drip.
Cortney, I love you. One of my best friends. I'm glad you're here, and we appreciate you.
Hey now.
Love you too,
Thank you,
TJ.
Courtney.
So the quick fix.
We're going to skip quick.
Hey,
fix.
everyone throw up the CK.
Are
To the games.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, we are.
Ariel, let's get it, brother.
Oh, straight to the game. Yes. No quick
Fun
fix.
games.
Sorry, I feel like I got it real serious in here.
it's
So
good.
sorry.
No, it's all
Speed
good.
through it
Oh,
while
hey,
you
look,
talking.
thank you, Courtney. 'Cause,
Yeah.
you know me.
Speed through it while you talking. I mean, while you setting up. Speed through it while you talking. While you setting it up.
So, right quick.
Real quick. We said
Beyonce's birthday.
There's a new Texas law requiring drunk drivers to pay child support if they kill a parent or a guardian involved in the accident. That's
Texas native here. How you
Yeah.
feel about that?
That's kind of
I'm
good.
cool with that.
actually. Yeah, that's
I'm
that's
cool
fine.
with that.
Definitely fair.
Because
Yeah.
then as many cases I've been watching lately, then who takes care of the kids after? It's left to the rest of the family, and then a child probably goes to adoption
Yeah.
agency because the aunt don't want to take care of them. That's fucked
I'm
up.
cool with that. Joe Biden is giving other countries billions. And when I say billions, I mean billions of dollars. And then he sent people in Hawaii how much? $700.
Do you know even so?
Where's Uncle
I don't
Donnie?
know. I heard a backstory to that because people in Hawaii. I don't know if this is true. So
It's
don't
made
come
up
for
like
me.
they did it.
Yes.
Yeah.
They did it because they wouldn't sell the land.
Yes.
But I don't know. Don't come for me. But
I can
that's what I heard.
see that happening for sure. To get them off the land, just blow up the land, and then now it's
Yeah, because now the land that they were trying to give them millions for, $100,000 for it, like it's now here you can't do nothing with it.
Yeah.
But I can still build on it.
yeah, and he's sending out $700, and that's gonna get him a new home. Like Joe Biden, you crazy,
And they're a U.S. state. So how you do that to our
Yeah,
own
you
people?
crazy. Rest in peace, Bob Barker.
Barker.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yes.
Price is right.
Price is right.
Jimmy Buffett
Jimmy Buffett.
gone. Young Thug and Donald Trump had the same DA.
Shut up.
So she's
I didn't
using
see
that case, that whatever's going on with Young Thug's case, to try to also pin a racketeering case on Donald Trump because
Wow.
they're going up for the same.
She
racketeering
busy,
charges.
busy.
So,
Good for her.
She
Yeah,
busy,
that is
busy.
her.
Let's get to one of our most favorite times of the fix.
Uh-oh.
Fix with Ariel.
Yes.
The Fixins.
All right, so first, let me just quickly say I know of Courtney through Tony.
Yes.
Yes.
I've met her when you made my jacket for Jan Lisa Harlan's.
Yes.
I follow your work.
You still ain't
to
got
the
your shirt
max.
yet, though.
I love when you do.
Oh yeah, with y'all. I love
I'm
that.
a big fan, and so I did my homework. And knowing
Oh,
that you
shoot.
are a fashionista,
Ah.
I wanted to fusion today's game.
Ooh, I
So
love
today
it.
we have their favorite game, which will be Trivia Jeopardy, but the topic will be all fashion.
I love it. Let's go.
Okay.
Your buzzer
I feel
will be
nervous.
your answer.
Okay, I feel nervous.
Let's
Hopefully I'm
do a
good at
quick
this.
test run.
We get really competitive. Just so
What
you know.
is 1 + 1? Tony.
2?
I'm weak.
That's how you will score.
Let's get
All
to
right.
it.
Okay.
Does the same rule apply if we hit it before
Yes,
the
it does.
question?
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna
don't
stop the
finish
question.
it.
Exactly.
So if he asks the question and you think you know what he's gonna say,
You can
and
do
you
it.
hit the buzzer before he finishes the question, he's not gonna finish the
No.
question. You just gotta go ahead and answer what you thought he was gonna ask.
Fashion, huh? I gotta
Fashion.
get okay.
Please
Okay.
keep
It's like
please
Steve
keep track of your own points. Every answer is worth 1
I
point.
hope I'm good at this. Okay.
And I have a tiebreaker, so just in case. All right, here we go. Question number 1. Which designer created the little black dress?
Damn,
Vu.
why did I do that?
You have no
I don't know
idea.
that.
5,
You have no idea.
I don't know.
4,
I don't.
3,
The little black dress.
2.
I don't know. Do you know?
No.
Stoff.
I'm gonna say Gucci.
Incorrect.
Courtney?
You tried.
Tony.
Calvin Klein.
Incorrect.
I feel like it's a basic ass brand too. I don't feel like it's any high
Do
design.
you have any guesses?
Just throw a guess out there.
Right.
Stop it. Shh.
5,
Come on, bro.
4,
Stop that, bro.
3,
Oh my
It had to be a white brand for sure.
1. Time. The answer.
The black glasses. You got the black glasses.
The answer is Coco Chanel.
You know what? I'm gonna start saying what I think, cause okay,
I said
cause I definitely thought about that.
Okay.
Damn, I would have
That's a
been
good
right.
question, bro.
It
No,
was.
because back in the day,
Yeah,
that's what she
Chanel.
wore. She
Yeah.
wore that, and then she had a statement hat,
Okay.
a statement
Oh, she had a
jacket. That was
headband.
it. She always had like a black dress on.
Fuck it, guys. I know I'm
All right.
losing. Sorry,
Good question,
Stephanie.
brother. Let's go.
Yes,
was.
sir. All right, here we go.
Hand on the buzzer.
What's the name of Gianna Versace's?
Damn.
Tony.
You don't know the question.
5,
I
4.
know.
No,
I know
because
the
he likes
question.
Versace, so he's supposed to know this.
Eros.
Wrong.
Hold on.
Wait, do you ask the question now?
What's the name of Gianna Versace's sister who took control of the business in 1997?
You just
I know that.
I know you watched the movie too. You love Versace. You
Anybody?
should know that.
5. Go ahead, Stoff.
Susanna Versace.
Wrong.
No. Damn, bro. I would have got a. Oh, my
5.
God.
That's a guess.
Miss Versace.
No.
Incorrect.
Sister.
You guess already?
Vu, you guessing?
No.
The answer is
Donatella.
Donatella Versace.
See?
Fucking fella, that is her name.
See what happens when you come fast?
I know. I'm trying to. She be so fast.
I want to let
See
y'all
what
know.
happens when you come fast.
For this
That's
shit to be off
crazy.
topic.
Oh, you
When
crazy.
you come fast, you miss out.
Courtney, you
Win
crazy,
now.
Courtney.
That was
Okay,
a
you
good
know what?
one.
Accurate as
Boo is
fuck.
not on the fashion like that, so I can take my time. Because usually the question be, that's why, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
All
all right.
right, here we
fuck
go.
it.
Question number 3. What item of clothing was Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses known for? Stoff.
A bandana.
That is correct.
Hey!
I knew
Tell me
that
your
one.
score. Write your score.
I knew
You got
that
1 point.
That's crazy.
I love it.
All right,
love it.
here we go.
Yeah, y'all got me.
The world's most popular brand of ladies' boots are Stoff.
Uggs.
That is correct.
Going crazy. He's going crazy.
Ladies,
You're going crazy.
No, because that's the go see your nigga wear.
Going crazy.
not the drive-by.
Here we go.
Not the whole bag.
What's the world's biggest selling brand of men's?
Ooh.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Calvin Klein.
That is correct.
Right. Underwear.
Men's
Underwear. You know
was-
why? Because
listen.
they had that denim campaign.
Listen. Was it
Men's
gonna be
underwear.
underwear?
Men's
Okay,
underwear.
I
I
had
knew.
a feeling. I had a feeling he was gonna say underwear, so I was waiting for his timer to run out so I can hit it and just answer Calvin Klein. I was gonna say Calvin Klein without.
But
I
their
was just-
campaigns go crazy. It's very
underwear,
simplistic
yeah.
and very plain, but they're known for their campaigns.
Calvin Klein, yeah.
All right, here go. How many stripes does the brand?
3.
That is correct.
This motherfucker.
I wear my Adidas.
Going Adidas.
That was
He
some
knew.
hip hop shit that I should have knew. I mean, I did know. I was just.
I had to focus, brother. I had to
Here we go.
focus.
Who invented jeans? Tony. 5,
Oh, shit,
4,
I'm on.
3.
Polo.
Incorrect.
What?
I don't know.
do that.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh shit! I'm tweaking.
Vu.
I'm tweaking.
5,
Levi?
4,
Yeah, that's right.
Levi?
3. I'll accept that. I need it.
No, come on, man.
I need
We
the
don't know
last
his
one.
name.
I'll accept
Levi
that.
We don't know
Denim?
his name.
Strauss.
Levi Stratus.
Levi
Strauss. STRAVSSS.
Levi Strauss.
Strauss, yeah.
Yes.
Strauss. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, good.
All right,
I'm
here
not
we
good
go.
at the
It's cool to
clicking
say the
part.
Strauss at the end.
Here
but
we
yes.
go. Courtney, this your topic, man.
I know I'm not good at the clicks because I would have got
Gotta
3
be
of them.
quicker than
All right, here we go. What number is associated with Levi jeans? Vu.
501.
There you go.
Good.
Damn.
501 on your zipper. Shout out to Outkast.
No, YKK on your zipper.
Oh,
Here we go.
Yeah.
Which fashion brand did Marc Jacobs?
Ah!
5, 4, 3.
Marc Jacobs,
2.
Versace.
Incorrect.
what?
Please wait.
What's the?
Tony.
Mark Echo.
Incorrect.
Wait, what's
What's the question?
I got you guys. Which fashion brand did Marc Jacobs serve as creative director for between 1997 to 2014?
Ooh.
Who is that? Courtney?
Yes, I don't know why I want to say this. I want to say Express, but I don't know if that's like a brand.
Incorrect.
I think I got
I think
it.
it's just a store.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, okay.
Echo?
I think can I?
I said Echo.
Incorrect.
Steve
you can
Madden.
answer. Oh, you guys got it all wrong, but you can try to answer again if you
It's
want.
not a clothing brand,
Wait,
is
say
it?
It's a big
question
brand.
again. Say the question again.
Which fashion brand
what's
did Marc Jacobs serve as creative
Rolex?
director for between 1997
Top 4?
and 2014?
It's over. It's over.
The answer was
Madden.
Louis Vuitton.
Oh,
What?
you're wrong. You're not.
Everybody, guys. Let's go on. I'm back.
Which sports brand is Michael Jordan responsible for?
Damn.
Nike.
That is it.
He's not really responsible, but he like is a high contributor. He's not responsible for it.
True. It was
He's
synonymous.
yeah.
Sorry.
Jordan.
Oh, okay,
I didn't read
okay.
it all the way through.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
he-
So
yeah.
I was about to say he's a white man from Oregon, but
What?
Phil Knight. I'm here.
Phil Knight, yes.
yes.
What did the Nike logo originally?
You don't even know the question.
5, 4,
Pull something out there right now.
3.
Just do it.
Incorrect.
I need the question.
Their logo. What was
See,
their-
you
what
not
was their
fast.
What
logo?
did Nike logo? What did the Nike logo originally intend to convey with its look and style? Stop.
Flight.
Incorrect.
Nice guess.
That was a good guess.
5,
Swoosh.
4,
Damn.
3,
I don't know.
I actually did like a
2,
I'm thinking like
class on
swoosh,
Nike.
like
1. Nobody.
air?
The answer was motion.
what I just say air. I gotta stick
really
with what
like-
I'm saying.
I really
Yeah,
like
air.
Flight.
Like
He was going with flight.
like sleekness,
He was in
air. Like
direction
it's
with
like
flight.
Everybody
and I
has
said
2 except for
swoosh.
Courtney, correct?
I got 3.
You got 3.
Not everybody got 2.
Oh, yeah, he
3,
got 3.
0.
Come quick, so he didn't get nothing.
I
yet.
got 2. I got
I
2.
should have
about that.
I got 2.
Oh,
I got
you
2
did?
back to
I
back.
should have 3.
Okay.
You still got a chance to catch up. You still got a chance to catch up. Here we go. Which resale marketplace did Cavaliers owner Dan Gilbert help found?
I don't know the resale.
Yes.
I'm going to guess. The real.
Incorrect.
A resale
5.
brand.
4.
Or,
3.
I don't know the resale brand.
It's which resale marketplace?
Hey, oh, she got it on. Okay.
Who was that? Courtney.
Marketplace.
Yes.
It's on like an app.
Maybe. 5.
Damn, I want to say like an offer up.
4. Is that your final answer?
There's another one, but I'm
3.
gonna go with offer up.
Incorrect.
That's why I said the real.
Question one more time.
Which resale marketplace did Cavaliers owner Dan Gilbert help found?
It was bought by the other one. They brought it together.
It's only them 2 that can do it. Yes.
Poshmark.
Incorrect.
It's another one.
Tony. 5.
App.
4.
Where are y'all?
eBay.
3.
nigga.
No,
3.
it's like another
2.
one.
eBay.
Incorrect. You just said that.
This nigga, hey, I'm like,
Who said Poshmark?
The answer is StockX.
Oh, wow. Oh, I should have known. Or go.
Oh, he making money.
that was cold.
That was good.
Ah, that was a cold cut.
Who-
question.
No.
Who designed the Peter Savelle parka? Go ahead.
Peter Savelle.
Incorrect.
Why you went like this, Peter Savelle?
Peter Savelle Parker.
Like I got
Like
this.
this in the bag.
Anybody?
I don't
3,
know I don't know that.
2.
I just know Old Navy had parkas.
1.
That's when I first learned about parkas.
Tony.
It's a. This is another question. It's a person or a company.
What the fuck
It's
is
a
this?
person.
I don't know that.
When in Jeopardy
3.
they out here asking that?
2.
Ask a question back. Time for
1.
it.
No, incorrect. The
You just throwing shit
answer
out.
is Raph Simmons.
Wouldn't know that.
I didn't know.
No, I wouldn't have.
All right. Which luxury brand is originally known for making trunks for traveling?
Oh, I know.
Vu.
Was it Louis Vuitton?
That is it.
No, it's not. Oh.
It is.
Yes. They're known for their trunks. That's why everybody likes the expensive ass bags.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. What college athlete helped design the Converse logo?
What?
Stoph Malone. 5.
College athlete helped design
4.
What? In the what? The
3.
60s?
Larry Bird.
Incorrect.
The 30s? The
He might have
40s?
worn
30s?
them,
40s?
Tony.
Magic Johnson.
Incorrect.
It wasn't.
He
It
would have
wasn't.
worn them. He would have helped design
5.
them.
4.
Oh my God.
3.
Shit.
2.
These are good questions.
It's a
1.
hard question.
Time. The answer is Chuck Taylor.
Duh.
We're all
Hey, yo, shout out to that,
I said
though.
Magic Johnson.
Chuck Taylor.
That was
That's
great.
funny.
I never knew that.
That was a good question.
Yeah.
Here we
You
go.
really did your homework on this shit. It could have been
Yeah.
simple questions like, what does red and green make?
I don't know.
Right?
I don't know what
I
red
got
and green
you.
make. Shit.
I did my homework. All right, here we go. Fenty Fashion is founded by what singer?
Bitch. I said that.
Rihanna. Rihanna.
That is correct.
Damn.
Ah!
I'm not good at this buzzer. My buzzer is
Keep it,
off.
come on, man.
All right, here we go. We have about 1, 2, 3.
I need this.
We have 4 more and a tiebreaker.
Okay.
Here we go. Who designed the Red Octobers? 5.
Kanye
4.
West.
That's it.
Damn, that was a guess.
Here
Guys,
we go.
I'm coming.
Jordan? I don't know.
I'm 4.
What Nike shoe was famously seen in Back to the Future? 5, 4,
Air
3.
Maxes?
Incorrect.
Yeah, no, that's not it.
Tony.
Marty McFly's.
Incorrect.
What? Hey, what? Hey, what you talking about?
5,
He didn't say brand. He said what shoe?
4,
The Marty McFly's. What you talking about?
All the Marty McFly's, though.
2. Anybody?
What?
1.
I don't know. I can see them. I don't know what they are.
Vu.
Nike Blazers? I don't
Incorrect.
Bro, what you talking about?
What are they called?
Courtney, any guesses?
I know what they look like. I don't know what they're called.
Okay. No one got it. The answer is the Nike Air Mags.
Air
Oh, I'm
Mags.
tweaking. I'm
That's
tweaking.
They're like-
The Marty
like-
McFly
they're like
is the
mid-tops.
nickname because
Mags.
that's the character who
Air
wore it.
Mags.
So they're
That-
called
that's a
Nike
nickname for
Air
that shoe, though.
Mags.
But they're like mids.
That's
like,
a nickname for that shoe. Though.
It is.
It
but
is, but it ain't the shoe.
It's not the name
That's a
of the
nickname
shoe.
for the shoe.
They're like
Yeah.
a more like a
That's
mid.
not what Nike
like
calls
ankle.
it if you go to their website.
They're not like high top.
They're called
Damn.
Nike Air Mags. All right, here we go. What is the
Probably.
most
Probably.
expensive Jordan shoe sold?
Shit, the one my man got.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Off-White Jordan 1.
Incorrect.
It was.
Stop.
The Mark Wahlberg Force.
Incorrect.
No, those are expensive.
What is the most expensive Jordan shoe ever sold?
I'm bad at this.
5,
Yours?
4,
Oh, that's a good
3,
guess.
Throwing out shit.
That's a
2.
good guess.
Now I want to say it.
1.
The Dior ones?
Incorrect.
Which ones were they? I don't
Wait,
have.
so-
any.
One, you got one.
Wait, you
That's-
guess.
I think
I don't know.
I mean, you can shout it out, but the question's over.
The Oregon joints.
Incorrect.
Oh, damn.
What is
I'm not a sneakerhead like
The
that.
answer is the Air Jordan 13s. They're called The Last Dance. They sold for $2.2 million.
Wow. The Last Dance 13.
Now I gotta Google those.
All right, and this is the last one. What's the scores?
I got 4.
Got
I
two.
got 4.
You got 4?
Yeah.
I have to Google them.
I got 4.
I got 4.
Me and
All right,
Stock
so
are tied.
to make it fun, this one is worth 2 points.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
so you can come
make
back.
it fun.
Or you can win.
Look.
Shit.
Right, I got you.
Damn.
All right, here we go. What? Remember, I did my homework. I need you to get this one. What is Bellman or Balmain,
Oh, man.
however you want to say it,
Oh, don't
man.
ask me. that
most
question.
expensive shoe? Stoff.
The Pump.
That is incorrect.
Incorrect.
Balmain's most expensive shoe.
Yes, so
That
5. Anybody? 4. Yes.
I'm gonna just say it. It's that sneaker. It's that big ass clunky ass sneaker that everybody fucking wears. Excuse me.
That ain't the name of it, Court.
I know, but it's that big bulky ass thing. I have a pair, but they're big and
Correct.
bulky.
No, bro.
Yeah, they have
No, she's on.
They're
She's
Trunners.
I'm sorry.
What's the name of those?
She didn't even say no name.
I
didn't say no name.
I didn't.
It's not even a tennis shoe. So
Oh, what is
that's
it?
incorrect.
Oh, okay. You thought you said correct. My fault. I tried to lose it.
Say-
That's
incorrect.
family, but I'm about to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
crazy. on
Okay.
you.
My
You
nigga,
two?
Go, my nigga.
5,
Hit the buzzer.
Nobody got
4,
it.
3.
The boot?
Say Trunner.
The boot.
You want to say Trunner?
4.
I did want to
It's
say
the
the ball
boot
man.
then.
Trunner.
2.
Trunner.
Incorrect.
What is a
I'm
trainer? Why would a that's
Cross
not
trainer
like,
and a runner. You put it together.
Boo, any
Trunner.
guess before I
Absolutely
reveal?
not.
All right, the answer is the braided leather shoe. So for $3,170.
So we get one more
Braided.
2-pointer, please.
So we'll
Leather
get a one more
shoe.
2-pointer.
Chance.
Unfortunately, this one, you know me. Any tiebreakers is always about me.
Okay.
And unfortunately, Courtney will have to guess.
Oh shit!
Because-
My phone's about to die.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, here we go. How many Jordan 1? Everybody gets the answer, so we're going from left to right. How many Jordan 1s do I own? Closest number without going over. We go with Stoff.
I'll get the. Oh, we're not doing the buzzer.
13.
Courtney.
No, definitely way more than that. I'm gonna say, I got a number in my head, 27. I think
Deja.
there's 13, like maybe 2 pairs.
My number was.
How many Jordan 1s does he own?
My number.
Oh, Jordan 1s?
My number was 20.
Oh, damn.
14.
The correct
Can I change my
answer,
number?
27.
No way,
See?
bro.
I have 27
See?
pair of
No
Jordan
way.
1s.
Yo, I'm really good at this number shit. Like number pops in my
Hey,
head.
yo, but I'm like
I
this,
swear
yo.
on my mama.
But
I
still,
swear on my
she
mama.
still didn't win.
It don't. I got.
It's a
I got
tie-
that
it's a
number
two-way
on
tie.
vacation.
But he said she would have to guess because she wouldn't know.
Yeah.
And she got that shit spot on.
respect
That
that.
shit is sick.
Wait, so who won the game, brother?
Wild. I did.
I did.
Who won the game?
I mean, technically it's a two-way tie.
Three-way tie. 'Cause they had 4, and then 3.
But so 4. The 2 4s.
Oh, two-way tie. My fault.
Me and Staff.
Good game, y'all. I got very competitive.
That's
Good job.
crazy. Really, it was 27.
That's crazy.
I swear,
Man,
when
look,
numbers pop up in
man.
my head, I just run with the number.
I
that's
came in
wild.
fighting though. Did y'all?
Hey, you killed it, bro.
My
You
nigga.
killed it.
Yeah,
I didn't think you
For
would know all
not
that.
fashion.
Hey.
I didn't think you would know that.
Out
That's
the gate,
crazy.
he was on point.
You said Air Max too. I was like Air Max. No, Air
trying.
Max.
I need to
I
see
was
these
trying.
13's last dances.
That part.
Hey, sorry to disrespect you on the 14. I know you had 27, brother. Respect.
All right, you got to double up.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie to
that's
you.
Wild.
Double
I
up,
still
bro.
That's
only
why-
put you at 13. I
put
didn't.
20.
I didn't.
That's
put
why
you
you
at
look like that.
20.
Like you're like.
Why you gonna let me still
was
answer
like
like I stood a
13.
chance?
Good.
That was cute.
Wow. No.
Not a one.
Yeah.
I said, but that's why I reached to 20 because I know
There's like.
I know he has a lot of ones because
Yeah.
that's my
Yeah,
favorite
yeah,
Jordan,
yeah.
and I know he got a lot of those specifically.
That was
That's why I
fucking
even
nuts.
said 20.
No, he just
Yeah.
like the ones.
Thank you, Ariel.
Yeah, of course. You got 27, brother.
That's my favorite. That's
What,
my
10s?
favorite Jordan. Is the
11s.
So you got more of another number? What's the number? The 11s? Tweaking.
13s.
Which one
The
do you have the
4s.
most
Then
of?
got to be the 4s.
5s.
Which ones do you have the most of?
Which one, brother? 9s.
It's so. I was about to say 9. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, you should
Oh
go.
my
'cause
God.
You're on. You're
Oh
not
my
listening
God.
to yourself.
The Last Dance.
That is wild.
I had those as a kid.
That's a-
All right,
Oh,
y'all.
the
Let's
number.
get to
That's
the
crazy.
relationship question.
Yes,
for the
Vu.
day.
yeah.
Vu, come on.
Let's get to
Season
this
us
meat.
up.
Let's get to this meat.
Right. This
Okay.
It's the champagne talking.
Yeah,
What you got for us?
she's getting barbecue from Daddy.
Oh, where's my where's my cue?
I'm
Where's
getting
my
barbecue
cue?
from
Where's
Daddy.
my
Relationships
Mommy
with
at the
deja
house.
vu.
There
There
we
you
go.
go.
There's a little
My meat's
violin
at the
sound. A little
My meat's
violin.
at the house.
Anyway,
My meat.
not her meat is at the house with her meat. Anyway,
I'm picky about the meat I put in my mouth. I'm just telling you that.
oh wow, it goes in the mouth. Okay, can you describe what your first heartbreak was like and what you took from it?
Wow. Wow, that piggybacks off
starting
the
with
question
that?
I had about the high school college joint. Wow. Anyone want to go first? I'll go first.
I thought we all got taken back. Like, damn.
Yeah, I remember my first heartbreak. It was in college, and it's crazy because I was asking Vu earlier before the show, do y'all think, like, the high school sweethearts, the college sweethearts, like, is your person in high school and college? all the people I know that got married in high school are still married to this day. So I don't know if like I missed the person, I missed mine. Anyway, I remember my first heartbreak in college. I didn't have my mind straight. I think I might have cheated or did something wild. I don't know. But I cried so hard. I cried so, because I knew it was over and I knew I had messed it up. She's married now with kids. But that was my first love. I want to say I was 19. For sure. I was 19 and it was at junior college. And I remember it was like raining. I was in the baseball field. We was talking because she played softball and I just started crying. Anyway, I do remember. And it was rough.
You just said you were crying because you messed it up.
I messed it up. I
But
did.
were you crying because you messed it up? Or were you crying because it was a real loss?
Both. I knew it was no coming back from that.
And whatever you did, was it worth it?
Damn.
Was that net worth it? Probably not. Okay.
It wasn't worth it. Nah, it wasn't worth it. I was just wilding. It wasn't worth it at all.
Yeah,
No.
because a lot of women advertise some good shit, but they ain't got it. Remember
And
that.
thinking back, we probably like would have got married. Now that I think about it, because it was not going to end. Like we was locked in. So this is crazy. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Alex.
Whoa.
Yo,
Very-
I was
I went
wondering.
there. Yeah.
Yo, I was wondering if I
Relax.
do it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Alex's husband too, nigga.
You know what?
You
No,
know
no, no.
what you got,
Hey,
Alex?
what's even crazier?
All
Literally months ago, I told her like, "Yo, you was my first love." This is like months ago.
Oh wow.
What's
Out of
the-
respect though.
What's the song where you had all like everybody
Definitely tell you
names
to
all
block this
started?
nigga.
Guard your heart.
That's
Guard
crazy.
your heart.
Sorry, Alex.
Sorry, I'm excited. This topic got me excited. So I got a song called Guard Your Heart.
Talk
When
about
I
it
talk
really
about
quick.
the lowest moment in my life in 2014, and I named 4 names,
And they
all start with the letter A,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a very deep record.
Yeah, so that just took me to that because those deep relationships for him all started with A's. That's crazy.
I needed a place to stay, and I was trying to survive, and they took me in.
The crazy thing about it is my first starts with an A, and my first husband starts with an A.
Yes, they do.
A's is
they
something
do.
else.
Shout out to the A's and the Aquariuses.
And I'm an Aquarius. Who else wants to answer next? Can you describe what your first heartbreak was like and what you took from it?
This is real easy.
What did you take from it?
Oh.
And what lesson came out of it for you?
Yeah,
It
what
wasn't
did you,
worth
what did
it.
you take from it?
Well, I was so young and so wild.
It was like, fuck it.
I
Live
didn't
and
take
learn.
nothing from that at that moment. No, but looking
In
back,
hindsight.
we probably could have did that would have been like, oh, my college sweetheart, and we took it there and
Damn.
went there. Yeah,
And your life would have been different, though. You wouldn't be here today.
we would have been
Thanks,
here.
Alex.
I mean, whatever's for you is for you, so
Yeah.
we can't look back.
I mean, we got
Like
him
we
now.
did
If he
something.
was, it could have been
Yeah,
a
you
different
know.
path, and we would have never
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Who going next?
You can go or I can go.
Okay. Honestly, I've never experienced that from the opposite sex at all. But the only heartbreak I've ever had came from the Lord.
Oh, my God.
And I definitely thought I was going to have some visions that I was going to fulfill for my mother. And then my mother was taken away from me. And I was like, fuck, this hurts my heart. I've never felt it. I cried all the time. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, wow, Lord, I thought you gave me this treasure for me to like, wow, really bless and show you how much I love it. And God was like, no, nigga, that wasn't the story. Haha. And I was like, wow,
He
was
said,
my
"No, nigga?"
love not
You
really?
called him a nigga.
Yeah, for facts.
Because God is your homie.
Off
You can
top.
talk to him like that.
Yeah,
Called
what's
him a
up?
nigga.
So it was just like, my lesson was like, my love wasn't securely rooted in God. I was really getting caught up once again in the gift and not the giver. And I had to really reflect on like, whatever the Lord gives me, whatever experience I have is the Lord's love for me. So that was like it. But besides that, that was the greatest heartbreak I have experienced was between God and myself. And we had a hell of a time healing that relationship because it came at a time when I was like, oh, Lord, I'll praise you no matter what happens. I love you.
And
And then the Lord was like, haha.
How much?
Will
do
you
love
still
me?
do it? And I was like,
was a
damn,
test.
for real, we serious, huh? And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
all right. I don't like it. But best heartbreak of my life. Would I trade it? Would I do it again? Yes.
Wow.
That's the crazier part. If I could have the same knowledge and understanding, I'd do it earlier.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we could have like
Kind of sick. So, if that's been your only heartbreak, have you caused a heartbreak since you haven't gotten it from the opposite sex?
Look at this handsome brother. Of course he caused a bunch of heartbreaks, man.
Look at this well manicured pink face. You know.
look. Honestly, I didn't know like I didn't know. Once again, like you don't know if someone's loving you like that, you know. So I really didn't know. I didn't really know how precious the hearts I had in my hand were because I was able to receive hearts at any time I wanted. So I didn't know the value of like other people's hearts. I'm like, what? Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I love me too, type shit, you know. And I love you for being around me.
Sorry,
I love
ladies.
that. Yeah. No, shout out to that. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, for sure though. And just not knowing myself. And anytime I would hurt, I would go and take that out on other women. Like, so if you hurt me, I'm about to go sleep with some people.
Right.
That's just how it is. And
That's
I
how
don't
you
care about
heal.
those people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to just hurt people once again. Hurt
Savage.
people.
But you know, I learned that from my ex-husband. He said when we were going through some shit, he said he hurts so much that it makes him feel better when he hurts me. So it's like that. It's like that. It's like a softening to the way you feel. It's when you hurt somebody else or you make them experience something how you feel, but worse. Like it makes you feel better. It was
sick.
It's a mental thing.
I think that's why I'm so careful now too. Like that's why I'm tucked away, I'm tucked off, and I'm not really doing much because we're dope people, you know, and we might come around people and they might really like what they're around, you know, and then if you're not really serious or you out here playing or you out here just ducking and dodging and moving, now you got someone in love or wants to be with you and you're not really on that type of time, and now they hurting and you just out here just stealing hearts, like Christina Perry said, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful with like how you move, how you maneuver.
Catch 'em.
I feel right. Gotta catch them all. I feel like I have to be careful with that too. Because I feel like
fall in love.
I'm a dope person, and I feel like I pour into people. So just naturally, we can meet, and now I'm doing all this stuff for you. You're like, oh my gosh, I want this forever. Like I want you wifey. And it's like, wait. I was just being me. I wasn't trying to make you fall. So yeah, I have to like not get. I mean,
Be
I'm
careful
a
who you get at
protect your.
but I'm
energy,
just
okay.
it's just natural. Like I do have to kind of monitor and be careful because it's like my intent wasn't for you to fall in love. We was just you know.
Yeah.
So I could relate to that.
It's crazy because there's so many people who are hurting nowadays and who feel lonely. So people latch onto you because you give them like just a little bit of kindness. You give them a little bit of what they've been searching for, and they fall in love with the possibilities of you, the ideal of who you are instead of the actual like really you. So when people are like are hurting and suffering in some type of way, and you give them some type of compassion, they're like, oh my God.
This is what
So
I've
then they
been
latch
needing.
onto So it's like a person kind of falls in like a puppy love situation or whatever, or like depends on you because they're lacking something. So it's like I feel like people do fall easily in likeness with somebody because of something that they're lacking, and they're wishing another person would give it to them when they honestly could give it to themselves.
That's why relationships that start from a place of both of you were missing and you fulfilled that for each other, it ends ugly.
Because you weren't whole.
Versus two people who are completely whole. This person is completely them, and they come into it. If it ends, they kind of go back to being whole alone. Versus two people was like, damn, I needed this and she gave it to me, and I needed this and he gave it to me. When we split, it's like, what the fuck? And it's
called
toxicity. It's very toxic because you guys were dependent on each other versus just both being whole together. You don't bring codependency. You don't bring 50 and they being 50 and together you're 100, because now when you split, now you're not 100. You both have to be 100 on your own.
Or one starts bringing 100, one starts bringing 50, and then starts getting pissed off at the 50, you know, or like the zero.
imbalance.
You know,
The
it's you have to, what they say, like marriage is like evenly yoked, things like that. There's like all types of
equally
shit
yoked.
that you can talk about.
Equally
But
yoked.
yeah, like you just definitely have to contribute to your relationship, your partnership. But they do say you need to love yourself first. You need to love yourself enough to where you
Wholeheartedly.
can give yourself to another person, you know, whether it's submissive and or being dominant.
Because you can't want somebody to love you if you can't.
Right, because if you don't love yourself, what are you going to give them?
What do you expect from them?
Yeah,
if
you
don't.
demand.
What do
You demand so much from them to give to you, but what are you feeling? Like that's why like women need to understand that you don't need to be submissive or like give yourself over to a man completely, but you do need to be there to give him peace. You do need to give a man things that they need because you demand so much stuff. All these girls asking for all this materialistic shit, but what are you giving this man?
That's what I was gonna say. You have to be able to
Because head ain't worth the Birkin.
It's not.
be
Sometimes
able to-
it's not that good.
Be able to give what you're asking for. If you want him to give all, you have to be able to give what you're asking for. He wants head, not headache.
What's your answer, Vu?
Give him head, not headache.
I fucked with it.
I'm just so inappropriate all the time. What's the question?
What?
The heartbreak.
Can
the
I
heartbreak.
describe my first
And what did you
heartbreak?
take from it?
My take from it is in anything you're gonna get involved in, give your all. I can't describe it. It was a terrible feeling because I was young. I feel like I was a late bloomer, but I was still young compared to obviously today. So yes, I can describe it. It was a very empty feeling. It's like the whole life is over. And,
How old were you?
I was young, maybe 19, 20, 21, 19, 20.
Do you think that was your person?
No.
Hesitated a little bit.
So I'm trying to think in hindsight, you know, just because I've been married too. So I'm trying to think,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I was never that person again. Well, this is me being very transparent right now.
That was
Something
very
I probably
transparent.
never explained even on camera. The person I was, I might not even be that transparent. I'm probably not going to finish this statement. But the person I was for that person, I've never been again.
Dang.
So.
But it could be because of like something that happened, so then it doesn't allow you to be that way,
It was,
kind
you're
of,
scared
or
of,
it's like a protection.
Yeah, you're being hurt and like
Subconsciously, because
Yeah.
it wasn't like, this is what I'm doing for this. In hindsight, I've never been that person again. But no, it wasn't my person. But what I got from it is what I needed to get. I just feel like, heartbreak or not, give your all, because if it goes bad, you don't have any guilty conscience. Or, you know what I mean? There is no, damn, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Always still give your all, no matter if it ends in heartbreak or not, so you don't have that on your heart. Like, I could have been more of this, or I should have did that. Always give your all, so they're the ones that's like 5-10 years later calling you, wondering
Like I
if
lost one.
Yeah, always be the one that got lost, don't be the one who lost.
Well,
Deep.
Yeah, because you don't want that regret. So always give your all. If you're going to even give somebody the time, give it to them. Wholeheartedly give your all. No matter how the outcome is, and don't be scorned. Don't be bitter. Ain't no fuck love and all men or this. No, I'm going to give that to every relationship, because that's feeling for me. I'm going to always give that. And, of course, we all hope for for everlasting outcome. But I'm not scorned or bitter or none of that. I'm going to always give all.
Let me backpack off hers to answer to how you were saying you're not scorned. Like, when I left my ex-husband, I had such a pain in my heart. Like, I felt like I want to die. I don't like to admit it, but I was kind of like suicidal. I was very like depressed.
Yeah.
Very, very
How old were
depressed. I was 26.
Okay.
And I didn't want to be here anymore. He had like tried to like kill us multiple times, like in the car, like pull the parking brake and swerve, like, weird shit. But I remember when I left him, I was very, very like sad, and my heart literally hurt. I've never felt that type of pain ever in my life. And I remember like I would like cry, and my throat would be sore, my heart, my chest, my whole body would be so like tense and in pain, and my eyes were watering, and it was so bad. And I just remember I never wanted to feel that again. So it's crazy, because then I went through this whole transformation where I was just like, fuck everybody, I'm gonna fuck you, and I'm not gonna call you again. No, F you, I'm getting over on all these men, right? I was trying to like be sexually empowered, but I wasn't. I was hurting. So then once I started giving myself like my heart to men again, I was getting hurt. And I was like, dang. And so I started building up this resentment towards people. And I didn't want that. I don't want to ever feel that pain again, but I also know I still need to like be loving and be soft. So I try to give myself to people who will like take care of me like a flower.
The crazy thing in your story, like a footnote to it all, is your biggest heartbreak came from a person that hurt you the most.
Oh, for sure. And it makes you or breaks you.
You know, it wasn't somebody she lost. It was a person that she needed to lose, but that's her biggest heartbreak. That's deep too.
And God, He's taken me out of many, many, many situations.
Absolutely.
And I've fought I want to be here. I want to be here so bad. This is perfect for me. No, He said no. Excuse my French. He said no. The fuck it's not.
Yeah.
And he pulls me out of things. He's gotten me in such crazy situations where I had to leave.
Yeah.
And then I look back, I'm like, dang, like you were really here for me. So that's why, like, I know I can get on a plane, and I know I can go anywhere. If you on a plane with me, we gonna make it.
Yeah.
Like, I know, like, I have a bigger purpose, because He pulls me out of things. He pulls me away from people, and He hurts me to where I protect myself. And I'm like, oh, nope, sorry, I can't fuck with you no more. Like, you hurt me.
Yeah.
There's no double back with me.
Leaving doesn't
Facts.
always mean fail. There's success
No.
in leaving.
And it's okay for people to leave you. It's okay for things to fall off because that means you're outgrowing them. I don't need to be around the same 10 people that I've been with all my life. That means we all not growing.
Absolutely.
Honestly.
If we in the same spot.
If we growing, then where's our wealth? It doesn't have to be materialistic, but it's like where's our wealth? Where's our knowledge? Like I want to be in a group of people who are like helping me grow, so I can help them grow. Like it's just like people always are afraid to like lose people or like tuck away. It's like it's not a bad thing.
Right.
But I definitely, with that pain, I never want to experience that again. So I never want to displace those past emotions on my new situations because that's not fair.
Never.
Yeah.
But I am very like, hey, this is what I've been through. Just letting you know.
Right.
I don't have no
And
baggage, but don't play with me.
Don't weaponize it against me.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I
yeah,
love
that gaslighting, oh, you can kick rocks.
Right.
I see the red flags, and I'm not with it. Your dick ain't that good.
Hey,
I love everyone's answer.
great question.
Thank you.
Great question.
Thank you.
We're going to skip sports, and we're just going to take it home.
Bye, sports.
Take us home.
Hey, can I ask a question, though?
Yeah.
Did you, this is I really want to know what's up with this nigga in this wheelchair. Okay, this shit is fucking with me.
This is off air.
listen.
We gonna dive in off
for real,
air.
no, did you have to wipe this nigga's ass? Or was he able to, use the restroom on
No,
his
he was
own?
able to do that. He wore
Okay.
catheters. He was, kind of self-reliant.
Okay,
There was king of the hill. He was, king of the hill. Very built upper body. He's supposed to play professional sports.
Oh, shit, he was really like Hank Hill type shit?
Mm-hmm. And then very like slimmer legs underneath because he was paralyzed from the C or T area, so he just was from his waist down. But he would weight lift. He did stem cell surgery. He did all that shit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
At 26 or in your 20s at all to be married, that's big of you.
Yeah, big.
We were together 10 years, married 5 months, and then he
Damn.
put his hands on me and I left the next day. I kissed him. I'm like, oh bye babe, and then I packed my shit and I bounced.
10 years.
Oh, because
and
we're not
5
doing
months.
that, nigga.
Yeah,
10
I'm not
years
gonna tell you I'm
together,
leaving.
5 months married is
No.
crazy.
Yeah, we had a house for 5 years. We were engaged for 7. Yeah, it was a long courting process. I lived with him for 7 years. Yeah, it was a lot.
It's a crazy situation.
It was like Friday where the guy came home and seen Miss Parker and threw all their shit outside. That's what he did on
He threw
April
your stuff outside?
on Easter
You threw your shit
because he
out?
thought I was cheating on him. Because how can I be this woman, whatever? I couldn't do certain jobs. I couldn't work around men. I couldn't get my hair done. I couldn't get my nails done. I couldn't be skinny. I couldn't be fat. He called me 72 times one time when I was at the gym. He gave me a 30-minute workout schedule. Leave now, come back in 30 minutes.
That's crazy.
Oh, what do you want
So
to
his
eat?
insecurities because he was
Very
rolling.
insecure.
I'm glad God got you through that.
Oh, amen.
For real.
Amen.
I told you, God don't play about me.
We needed you here. Yeah, he's really my
Yeah,
homie.
for sure, Courtney.
That's
I
my
have
Big
homie
CK.
combos with him. Like, oh, you thinking highly of me, bruh.
You
Why
really
you-
like me, guy. You did
You
your
put this
thing.
hurdle in front of me, bro. You really
Amen.
think I'm a
must
big
be that,
nigga.
yeah.
When
Mm-hmm.
I talk
You are.
big, I talk big because I honestly think I'm a big nigga.
When-
Forget my size. I say the only thing small about me is my height and my shoe size.
And she
But to
keep a
me, in
backpack.
my mind, I really think I'm a big nigga. When I say big Voo, I really think I'm a big nigga because I've been through big problems.
Yeah.
I've been through big hurdles. I've been through big shit. And I'm like, God think I'm a big nigga. He just put me in a...
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a big nigga out here.
Yeah.
My heart is big. My imagination, my mouth is... I'm a big nigga outside.
Oh, yeah, my
Big Voo.
I'm a
But
big
when
boo.
they say God gives you what you can handle.
Yes,
if you can
that's what
handle
I'm saying.
big,
He must
you can
think
handle
I'm...
big.
He think I'm fucking... 6'8".
No, he made you big. We talking about he think he made you big.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
That's why I don't
Courtney,
play about you.
I always end the show with some words of
Yes.
wisdom, inspiration,
You know he could take...
kingdom words, whatever you want to call it. Something that motivated me throughout the week, or
Mm-hmm.
something that I saw that really, touched me.
home.
So I want everyone to know that your life can literally change overnight. We're waiting on this big thing. We're waiting on this breakthrough, waiting on this vision, this dream. It can literally happen that fast. When you see these people that are successful and you wonder overnight success or this, that, they put in the work, but God can change your life tonight. Anyone in this room can wake up tomorrow and be the biggest thing in the world, or next week, the biggest thing in the world, because it's that fast and this power is that great.
Oh, facts.
I encourage everyone to go all in, push all your chips to the table, to the center, bet on yourself. I saw a quote this past week, and usually I'm pretty motivated, right? I get going. I'm a self-starter. The quote was, 20 years from now, you'd give anything to be this age again, exactly this healthy, and have this time again. So go do some main character stuff before it's too late.
Mm-hmm.
Go live those dreams. Go follow those dreams. Go do that thing. Don't wait. Next year ain't promised. Tomorrow ain't promised.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know when our time is. There's a couple people up here that's lost parents. we don't know when the time is. So all this like, yeah, I'm gonna do this maybe in a year or a couple months. Like I'll be trying to do everything the same day. You know what I mean? Like I'll do just a lot of stuff that I feel like, you know, so when I look back, it's not like, dang, I should have did that, or dang, I should have tried that. Y'all know me. I know how much stuff I do, clothing and music and acting and this and that and everything, because when I look back, I'm like, I tried it. You know what I'm saying? I think we're all successful in this room, you know, to certain people.
We are.
We're all successful. It might not be the place where we want to go and see ourselves or where God's taking us, but there's people looking at us like, dang, they made it. You know
I
what I'm
always
saying?
think that. Like
all of y'all.
Yeah, people have expectations of being rich or being successful, but it's your interpretation of what that means. But to somebody else, you are the epitome of what they want to be.
Yeah, there's people right now watching your Instagram like, oh, I wish I can't wait till I do that or do this or whatever. So there's so many talented individuals in this room. I love all of y'all, and I can't wait to see what God does in all of our lives very, very soon. God bless y'all. Anyone want to add anything?
I love y'all.
Love.
I love you.
This is
Cortney
the longest show ever.
Ketchum.
The Fix. The Fix.
Urban Rarities.
Courtney, where can they find you? Oh, you
can,
cut it already. Okay, where can they find you?
You can find me in the middle of
Hold on.
You can find me on Instagram at Miss I Am, MS_I_AM. And that's pretty much, and Cortney Ketchum, CORTNEYKETCHUM as in Mary on YouTube.
Hey now.
Cortney Ketchum.
Appreciate you. Love you. Love y'all.